Indiana State Fair, and today is Ability Awareness Day. News 8's Colin Baillie is live at the State Fairgrounds this morning. Colin, what can people expect today?
Good morning. Yeah, it's obviously going to be a great day as it's day 3 of the Indiana State Fair. But you mentioned it, Hannah, it's an important day too. It's Ability Awareness Day. Here to talk about it is David from Easterseals Crossroads. Thanks for getting up this morning. I know we're in an iconic spot here with the Midway sign behind us, but what can we expect today for Ability Awareness Day?
Yeah, today is a day where people with all abilities can come out to the fair. We've had a good long history with the Indiana State Fair in representing people with disabilities and their needs. So today we're going to be set up with some of our partners and sharing information about services and products available specifically for people with disabilities, but we're also talking about universal design, where people with disabilities can access their public anywhere in their communities through sets of designs that make it great for everybody. We're going to have some sensory activities for kids, as well as some other crafts activities as well.
We were talking, obviously the fair, there's a lot to do here. Obviously rides, food, there's animals, but there's a lot of stimulation. People can get overwhelmed out here. You know, how important is it to have a day like this where people can still enjoy everything out here at the fair?
Yeah, it's super important so that people with disabilities can feel welcome, one, to feel free to mix in with everybody at large, but also they recognize that, hey, there's things set up for me as well. It's going to be a hot one. We brought our fans for today, so it is very important that people are able to take a break and just do something else for a while.
And I know you all will be set up on State Fair Boulevard, which is just west of the Coliseum. What's going to be set up over there? What kind of activities can we expect there?
Yeah, like I said, we'll have a sensory area where children who have needs that can just play with things that stimulate their senses, in different senses than when they're overloaded by crowds, etc., right? And we'll have some craft areas. We'll have some of our partners. Braun Ability is bringing some accessible vehicles to display, and they'll be sharing. We have other partners that will be available as well. Play Pros, which design inclusive playgrounds so that children who have disabilities are on playgrounds, but they can play with their peers who do not have disabilities, and that's a huge thing.
Talk about the history. You mentioned a little bit, but how has this day grown and grown to evolve into where it is today?
Yeah, so it's been a partnership we've had with the Indiana State Fair for some years now, and we've used it to honor the veterans that we both mutually serve, as well as people with disabilities, so that they can feel welcome. There is special transit, so you have the trams going around the fairgrounds, and we have wheelchair accessible trams as well that are branded Easterseals and the Indiana State Fair.
What's one thing that you love about the fair?
Oh, well, it's got to be the food, right? And you know, I always get a kick out of seeing livestock. I mean, I spent a lot of time around farms as a little kid, but not so much as an adult, and it's great to get back around the livestock.
Well, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Should be a great day here at the Fair for Ability Awareness Day. A lot of fun to be had, and hopefully the weather isn't too hot today, but we know it is August here in Indiana, and the fair opens in just a handful of hours away. So, but for now, at the Indiana State Fair, I'm Colin Baillie for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Great stuff, Colin. Thank you. Wish TV is your education station in many schools this year. Students can